channel. I'm your host Masanari and you are watching Global Scope News. Today we are diving into a very important topic that affected many people around the world. We are going to talk about NATO, which stands for the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. This organization is crucial for the safety of many countries, especially with the ongoing tensions between Russia and Ukraine. So, let's explore what NATO is, which countries are members, and the future of Ukraine's membership in this powerful alliance. NATO is a military alliance that was established in 1949 after World War II. The founding countries came together to create a safe space for themselves and to ensure that they would support one another in times of need. The main idea behind NATO is collective defense. This means that if one member country is attacked, the other member countries are obligated to come to its aid. This principle is captured in Article 5 of the NATO Treaty, which has only been invoked once in response to the September 11 attack in the United States in 2001. At this inspections, NATO had 12 founded countries, including Belgium, Canada, Denmark, France, Iceland, Italy, and Netherlands, Norway, Portugal, the United Kingdom, and the United States also. They all signed a treaty in Washington, D.C., which laid the groundwork for their partnership and commitment to mutual defense. The formation of NATO was a direct response to the geopolitical landscape of the time. After World War II, Europe was in ruins, and many countries feared the spread of communism, particularly from the Soviet Union. The Soviet Union was a powerful entity controlling many Eastern European countries and posing a potential threat to the freedoms and independence of Western nations. NATO was created to prevent the spread of communism and to provide a united front against any aggression. The alliance aimed to create a balance of power in Europe and to reassure member two states that they would not stand alone in the face of a threat. This collective defense strategy was a revolutionary idea and has played a significant role in maintaining peace and stability in Europe for decades. Since its founding, NATO has expanded significantly. Today, it has 32 members countries, reflecting the changing dynamics of global politics in the years following the Cold War and the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991. Many Eastern European countries sought to the joint NATO to secure their independence and sovereignty. Countries such as Germany, Spain, Turkey, Poland, Hungary, the Czech Republic and the Baltic states, Latvia and Estonia joined NATO, bringing the alliance closer to Russia's border. This expansion has been met with the mixed reactions. While many countries celebrate their NATO membership as a security guarantee, Russia has consistently viewed NATO expansion as a direct threat to its own security and influence in the region. NATO's primary role is to provide collective defense for its member countries, but its responsibilities have evolved over the year. Besides defending its members, NATO primary role is to provide collective defense for its member countries, but its responsibility have evolved over the year. Besides defending its members, NATO is also involved in crisis management and cooperative security. This means that NATO can undertake military operations and missions in areas beyond its border to address conflict and crises that threat international peace and security. NATO has participated in various operations around the world, from peacekeeping missions in the Balkans to counter terrorism operations in Afghanistan. The alliance also engages in partnership with non-member countries to promote security, cooperation and stability, demonstrating its commitment to global peace. Now let's focus on Ukraine, a country that has been in the spotlight due to its ongoing conflict with one and only Russia. This situation in Ukraine became critical in 2014 when Russia annexed Crimea, a region that was part of Ukraine. This action was widely condemned by NATO and the international community as a violation of Ukraine's sovereignty. The annexation sparked a war in eastern Ukraine, where pro-Russian separatists declared independence in some regions. Since then, Ukraine has been fighting to regain control over its territory, and the conflict has escalated dramatically with Russia's full-scale invasion in 2022. This has resulted in immense suffering for the Ukrainian people and has drawn international attention to the need for support and solidarity. In response to the crisis, President Zelensky of Ukraine has repeatedly called for NATO membership. He believes that joining NATO would provide Ukraine with stronger security guarantees against further aggression from Russia. In 2008, NATO opened the door for Ukraine to eventually join, stating that it would be welcomed into the alliance when the time was right. However, due to the ongoing war and the complex political situation, a specific timeline for Ukraine's accession has not been established. The NATO alliance has expressed that it supports Ukraine sovereignty and territorial integrity, but full membership is upon several factors, including the resolution of the conflict with Russia. Ukraine's potential NATO membership raises several challenges and concerns. One major issue is Russia's invasion, opposition to Ukraine joining the alliance. Russian leaders have repeatedly stated that NATO's presence near its border is unacceptable and poses a direct threat to its national security. This has led to a highest tensions between NATO and Russia, with each side accusing the other of aggression. Additionally, NATO members are cautious about extending membership to Ukraine while the war is ongoing. They fear that granting Ukraine NATO membership could lead to direct military conflict between NATO and Russia, which would have serious consequences for global security. Former NATO Secretary General Jens noted that it's, it's inevitable that Ukraine will become a NATO member, but this is likely to happen only after the war with Russia concludes. NATO has characterized Russia's invasion of Ukraine as the most significant threat to the security of NATO allies, leading to increased military readiness among members states. However, NATO has also been careful not to engage directly in the conflict as this could escalate the situation further. While NATO as an organization has not deployed troops to Ukraine, individuals members countries have provided substantial military support. This includes weapons, training, and financial assistance. Since the beginning of the Russian invasion, the United States has allocated approximately 50 billion euros in military aid to Ukraine. Other European nations, including Germany, Denmark, the Netherlands, Poland, and the UK, have also contributed significantly to Ukraine's defense effort. This military support has included a wide range of equipment, from anti-tank weapons to missile defense systems, artillery, guns, tanks, and military drones. In July 2024, NATO announced plans to create a $100 billion funds to support Ukraine over the next 5 years. This fund aims to enhance Ukraine's military capabilities and provide humanitarian assistance to those affected by the conflict. During the NATO summit held in Washington in July 2024, President Joe Biden stated that the United States would partner with Germany, Italy, the Netherlands, and Romania to donate advanced military systems to bolster Ukraine's defense. This partnership underscores NATO's commitment to supporting Ukraine as it faces ongoing aggression. The situation in Ukraine remains critical, with ongoing air attacks and military operations by Russian forces notably. A Russian airstrike on July 8 destroyed a children's hospital in Kyiv, resulting in significant civilian casualties. This tragic event highlighted the urgent need for increased military assistance to Ukraine. President Zelensky has spent months pleading with Western allies for more weapons and support, emphasizing that the survival of Ukraine is essential not only for its people but also for the security of Europe as a whole. In early 2024, there were concerns about a slowdown in the supply of US munitions due to delays in congressional approvals for additional military support. This created a temporary gap in the flow of weapons to Ukraine, and European arms manufacturers struggled to fill the void. However, in August 2024, Ukraine received two F-16 fighter jets from the United States, marking the beginning of a large supply of more than 60 such jets pledged by NATO member states. These advanced aircraft are crucial for Ukraine's air defense capabilities, but challenges remains as one of the initial jets was destroyed in a Russian attack. Just weeks later, in a show of solidarity, Ukraine Prime Minister Keir Starmer pledged his government's continued commitment to supporting Ukraine during a meeting with President Zelensky and Secretary General Rudd at Downing Street. Following the discussions, Mr. Rudd emphasized the importance of Ukraine's prevailing in this conflict, stating that the situation poses a threat not just to Ukraine but to all of Europe. The challenges that Ukraine faces are significant, but the resolve of its leaders and the support from NATO allies illustrate a commitment to ensuring that Ukraine remains Ukraine remains free and secure. As NATO watches the situation closely, it's also preparing for potential future threats. In 2023, NATO commanders developed detailed plans to counter any potential Russian attack across various regions, including Arctic, Central Europe, and the Mediterranean to enhance its defensive capabilities. NATO has increased the number of troops in Europe on high alert from 40,000 to over 300,000. This is a clear signal that the NATO is serious about protecting its members to defying any aggression from Russia. Additionally, NATO has fortified its defense along its eastern borders with the establishment of the 8 battle groups, which serves as a fourth line defense against potential threat. NATO is a vital organization that plays a crucial role in ensuring the safety and security of its member countries. The situation with Ukraine remains complex and challenging, especially given the ongoing conflict with Russia. Ukraine's potential membership in NATO is a significant issue that could have far reaching implications for the alliance and global security. While the desire for Ukraine to join NATO is strong, the path forward is fraught with challenges. However, with continued support from NATO allies and the resilience of the Ukrainian people, there is hope for a brighter future. That's all for today. Thank you for joining me today on Global Scope News. If you found this video informative, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analysis on current events. I appreciate your thoughts and I look forward to bringing you more updates on this crucial topic. Until next time, stay safe and stay